Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. If you like these vids, then please subscribe to the channel and like and share. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today. Good morning traders, how was your weekend? I ran a 10K yesterday and my legs are absolutely killing me. But yeah, very healthy. So it is Monday the 21st of February. And as always, guys, first of all, we're going to reflect on Friday's trades. And if you remember rightly, we had 3 trades from Friday. The first one was this. This is the US dollar against the Japanese yen. This is the day chart. And you remember, because of this bearish candle that broke these lows here, we were looking to take price down to this blue line. All right, and as you can see, because of the wick on this candle, yeah, it did reject our grey zone. So I still think this can come down to the blue zone. But let's take a look at the H1 to see what happened. See if we had a trade. So guys, yeah, so as you can see, price did retrace up into this grey zone. Then we had a lot of sideways action. Okay, I didn't really, you know, these candles, I didn't think sellers were in control here or here or here, or this red candle, I didn't. But on this red candle, this is technically a candlestick pattern, guys, yeah? So I took the trade short off of this candle, okay? Entered here, that was my entry, and put stop above here. Okay, and then my target was going to be back down to these lows here. Okay, as you can see, price didn't hit the lows, all right, but I'm still in this trade. Okay, I'm still in this trade. I held it over the weekend, no problem, and I still think this trade could go short. Okay, so yeah, I'm still in the trade. I'll take profits at these lows and then let the rest run to our blue daily target. Okay, so we are in profit, but hasn't hit targets yet. The next trade was this. This was the US dollar against the Swiss franc. So a very similar trade. You know, they're very correlated with the US dollar Japanese yen, this market. So we were looking to take price. Yeah, we had another bearish candle and we were just looking to take price down to this blue line after we got a retrace because we needed some value. Okay, but as you can see, we didn't quite get a retrace. But let's look at H1 just to confirm that. So yeah, I mean, it was very close to retracing to our grey zone. Yeah, here and here. If you were aggressive, you could take it off of this red candle here. Okay, just take it back down to these lows here. But because it didn't hit my grey zone, I didn't have a trade on this pair, guys. Okay, but if you did trade off of this candle, yeah, you would have got roughly 1:1 back down to these lows here. Okay, but no trade for me. The final one was this from Friday. This is the New Zealand dollar against the Swiss franc. This is the day chart. If you remember from Friday, we were taking it off of these, yeah, this area of resistance, and then we had this candle form, which told me we could take price back down to this blue zone here. All right. Let's have a look on H1 to see what actually happened. Although on the day chart, you can see this large rejection wick. So this still tells me we have room to the downside. But let's look at H1 for a more accurate picture. So guys, yeah, as you can see, price come out of the grey zone. Okay. And then it, yeah, this candle here, this one here, this didn't close inside the grey zone. This one didn't really tell me sellers are in control, but this candle here was of interest to me, guys, because it closed back into our grey zone, all right, and it was a very bearish candle. okay? And I want to show you the H4 chart, guys, as well, okay? Because this candle here, this wick that rejected these highs from over here, yeah, this told me, give me more information and more confidence to take this trade lower, to take it short, okay, to sell it. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the H4, and I eventually entered on that candle of interest. So I entered on this candle of interest here, okay. I got a little bit of a retrace, so I entered roughly about here. I put my stop above this high, okay. So I had quite a large risk, okay. But the reward was down to this 150 zone here, these last lows here. So I still had enough for at least 1:1. I think that was about 1.5 to 1. Okay, so I took this trade, yeah, here, yeah, I'm still in this trade. Again, my first target is this 6151 area because this is the last lows, and then I'll leave 20% on the trade to take lower. Okay, so I'm still in New Zealand Swiss franc short, and I'm still in US dollar Japanese yen short. Okay, and I'm in profit. Okay, guys, we'll find out today to see what happens. Right, so that's the review of Friday's trades finished. Let's look at today now, Monday the 21st of Feb, and see what we might trade today. Guys, if you enjoyed the review of Friday's trades, then please smash that like button. It really helps support the channel, and subscribe as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. Right, trades for today. We've got 3 potential trades for today. The first one is this. This is a US dollar Japanese yen. So we're still looking to short this. This trade is still intact. Yeah, we had this large bearish candle, okay? And then we had this rejection wick form on Friday's candle. So I still think we can take price back down to this blue line. All right, so shorting US dollar yen. Let's look at H1 for execution. So yeah, a couple of things could happen, guys. So first of all, price could retrace back into this grey zone, yeah, back up to these highs here. And then we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form. And then we can take price back down to these lows here. Yeah, we'll close 80% of the trade and let 20% run down to our blue daily line. Okay, or what could happen, you see I've got another grey zone here. Let me zoom out a bit. So yeah, what could happen here, guys? If price reacts quite aggressively, yeah, price could drop down, close below this grey zone, then retrace back into it. All right, then we want to see a bearish candlestick form somewhere in this grey zone, and then we can take price back down to our blue line. Okay, so we've got a couple of possibilities here to take price shorter. Okay, so that's the first trade idea. The second one is this. This is the New Zealand dollar against the Swiss franc. Again, we were trading this from Friday. Yeah, so price is still reacting at these highs here, this resistance. So Friday, we had a huge wick form. Okay, although it's a green candle, yeah, this wick is still very bearish. Okay, so I still think we can take price lower. Firstly, to this blue zone here at 6150, and then potentially this blue line here at 6111. Let's look at H1 for execution. So yeah, the grey zone hasn't really changed, guys, but again, we've got a couple of possibilities here. So what could happen is price retrace up into this grey zone. Okay, a bearish candlestick pattern will form, and then first of all, we can take price back down to this blue line here at 6151. Okay, and then leave some money on the trade and take it back down to our higher time frame target. Similar with the US dollar yen, if that doesn't happen, guys, what could happen if price reacts quite aggressively and it drops down below this grey zone here, and then it retraces up into this grey zone, then we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form again in this grey zone, and then we could take price back down to this blue daily target. All right, guys. So again, another couple of possibilities here to take this short, trade short. Okay, and then the final trade for today, guys, is this. This is the Aussie dollar against the New Zealand dollar. So price has been tracking upwards, but now for me, we've had a change in structure. So these were the last lows here, which took price higher. But then as you can see with this candle here, this low here has been broken. So we have a lower low. All right. We also have this diagonal trend line here that has also been broken. Okay. So I think, and sorry guys, we also have this bearish candle. So I think we can take price at least down to this blue line at 689. All right. Let me show you this diagonal line on the H4 as well, just to give you a clearer picture. Yeah, so as you can see, this grey diagonal support has been well and truly broken. All right, so I think we can take price lower. But let's look at H1 for execution. We do need a bit of a retrace, guys, because we don't have a lot of room to move into. But so what we want to see is price to retrace up into this grey zone somewhere. Then we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form, and then we can take price back down to the blue line. To be honest with you, this last low won't give us enough risk to reward. So we will just take the whole of the trade, back down to that blue daily target that I just showed you. All right, so we're shorting this market. All right, guys, so there's the 3 trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news. Guys, if you're enjoying this daily analysis and would like to receive it every single morning, Monday to Friday, then please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification button. Then you won't miss a single one. All right, guys, so go ahead and do that. So the news for Monday the 21st, as you can see, the United States and Canada are on holiday. So that could make the US session slightly light in volume today, guys. So be aware of that. If we carry on down, the first piece of news that we're really interested in is this at 8:30 GMT, coming out of the euro. We've got a 3-star rating, and it is German manufacturing PMI, so that could move any euro pair. And then at 9:30, we've got a lot of important data coming out of the UK, all PMI figures, so this could really move any pound pair that you are in, so be aware of that as well, guys. Other than that, we've got the last piece of news we're interested in at 1:15. We've got a 3-star rating coming out of China. Okay, so it's the loan prime rate. I show you this because it could affect the Aussie dollar, because China and Australia have close economic relations. Okay, so yeah, it could affect any Aussie dollar pair. All right, but that's it for today, guys, in terms of the news. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. I hope you have a stupendous trading day, and I will see you tomorrow.